Season 23 just dropped and I am so much excited to tell you about changes that it brings to the game. So grab yourself a drink and let's get started. We got a cool new game mode, it calls Launch Royale, and basically it's the old good classic Apex Legends which we all felt in love in Season 0. So it contains the old weapon balance and the old skills. Lifeline can revive with her big green barrier instead of just mobile revive. Rave Tactical has instant activation, Longbow and Wingman using heavy ammo, they got skull piercers. And can you imagine you landing without armor, without helmet and without any healing stuff? So to sustain yourself you need to loot a little at least. And the killing time is so small because of that, and the old peacekeeper is just sending people into lobby if you've been lucky enough to find it at landing and there is a lot of people around you. And believe me or not, armor is kinda precious thing. Havoc and Prowler got select fire mode, Scout and Triple Take can use sniper scopes. Previously, if you didn't know, it was actually a sniper rifles and they were competing with a longbow, and you can put 3x, 2 to 4x scopes on SMGs, on alternator, on an R99, try to control recoil with this. I think modern player can handle easily any recoil on R99. So if you are missing the old times, it's really the perfect time to come back and experience all those good feelings that you remember. And on top of that we got Vanilla Kings Canyon with old locations. I was so much missing Thunderdome, bridges, the old containment area, Skull Town, and especially rocks around Skull Town which you can actually climb on and snipe from there. There is so many good vantage points for sniping you can't imagine. This is the perfect map for sniping. Not a single other iteration of this map will allow you to snipe so freely and give you so good overview on your surroundings. Trust me. And next big changes we got with Lifeline, and oh boy, how many big YouTubers were wrong about her tactical ability, and they all said that it's gonna be all big green shield for revive, but no. In a ranked and in normal games, her tactical ability remains the same. The big green shield is only for limited time event. So here is new changes. First and foremost, her passive. Tactical Glide allows you to be a little more mobile and from time to time more faster reach to certain places. In most case scenarios, the biggest use of it is on E-District when you can fly from roof to roof. Maybe later on players gonna discover how to abuse this ability and integrate it into movement stuff, but for now it's kinda niche and it's okay, it's kinda passive. What do you want from it? More interesting ability is Tactical Dock. Now you can send it to one of your allies to heal him distantly and you can recall it back to you. Unfortunately, or at least for now, you can't chain it. For example, you healed one your ally, then you send it to another, then you call it back. So if you deploy it near you, you can't send it to someone. But if first activation was on your ally, then you can recall drone to you and it's gonna follow you, heal you and whoever stands near. Also, Doc gonna follow you while you ziplining, flying, redeploying, the same counts to your teammate. And the biggest change for Lifeline is her ultimate. She can no longer call an airdrop, but instead she can make a big energized barrier around her and her teammate. It's bulletproof for both sides and whoever stands inside heals twice faster. And here is a big drawback. Since you have no ceiling, you are very vulnerable to any sky grenade. So watch my 200 IQ grenade guide, it's gonna be very useful. The next big change is support buff. Every support legend now revive 25% faster, so this is really cool. On top of that, after successful revival, their teammate gonna heal up to full HP without any perks. And on top of that, if support legend is being revived, the health regen applies to it as well. Also, all supports perk for a revive ally with extra health being removed and replaced with a new one, better one. And the coolest change is that now every single legend can craft an ally banner at crafting station. Moreover, crafting station with banners now gonna give you a mobile respawn station. And on top of that, you're gonna find a mobile respawn station in this box of your ally. And when you pick up banner from this box, it will pick up mobile respawn as well automatically. That's huge W. And another really cool change is that mobile respawn beacon now spawns almost at the ground. It no longer falls from sky and this shortens the time needed to bring back your ally. Almost forgot. Every single support legend can now heal and walk at full speed, and that means that you can bunny hop again. Previously, only 2 legends in a game could bunny hop after nerf. It was Bloodhound in Ultimate and the Octane with Steampack. Now every single support can bunny hop, and with small healing items which heals twice better, it's gonna be huge. I can't wait to play with it. And slowly we are moving to balance changes. Gold weapon rotation this season gonna be Car, Hemlock, L-Star, Longbow and Mastiff. Devotion goes to the ground, and instead of it, Havoc goes to care package. But not with just buffed stats. Instead of turbocharger, it has a select fire. So you got a beam mode, and it's really cool thing, somewhat similar to the old charger rifles, which was missing in a game for years. So definitely give it a try, it's really cool hop up. From noticeable changes, Sentinel now got boosted loader. You can use it even with 0 bullets, and if you are charging Sentinel with battery when ammo count is in range of boosted loader, you not only charge your sniper rifle but also reload it at the same time. Also, energy charge goes off much longer and you can shoot more bullets for the same amount of charge. So definitely cool stuff. And Rampage LMG, I really don't know why, but developers for some reason decided to increase decay rate of revived state. To me it was pretty short, and now it's even shorter, but they reduced the cost per shot and significantly increased energized capacity. So it's kinda become better, but for a short period of time. So you need to charge your machine gun just before engaging. You can't like pre-charge it and run for a long period of time, unfortunately. And the good news is, when you charge in your Rampage, it automatically reloads. Also, Spitfire received 1 damage per bullet, and now it's in the most powerful state it ever been, because previously it was only 18 and then it was nerfed to 17, then we back to 18, and now holy, we got 19 damage, the best hipfire accuracy, and the gun shield. Damn! By the way, developers decreased gun shield spawn rate, so it became more rare, and I don't like it because I can't find it enough already, and it became even harder. I tested triple take and I didn't notice any big difference between choke speed, so I don't know. The problem is that among the others, for a long range, triple take is the slowest one. And buffing choke speed could actually bring weapon back to a game, but I don't know, is it enough? You see, triple take is like a bag without handle. You can't throw it off, but it's really hard to carry. And I guess developers don't know what they wanna do with this charge and choke mechanic, because if it became too fast, why do it even exist? If they get rid of choke mechanic, then people gonna start asking why do this weapon even exist in game, because there is so many similar guns. It's really fun to watch how they trying to make this weapon work but still fail. Good news for our crypto haters. Crypto got nerfed, so he became much louder when he's cloaked, and if you standing within 20 meters away from him, he starts flickering, so it's much easier to find him. That's interesting changes, and I'm very curious how it's gonna affect the meta this season. Gybraltar also received a huge buff. Now his dome cannot be destroyed by Crypto's EMP and Mad Maggie's Wrecking Ball. That's surprising, but okay, I'll take that. And on top of that, cooldown of his tactical is reduced from 30 seconds to 17 seconds. And this is huge. So I guess we might see a new meta in ranked with Gybraltar and Lifeline. That's gonna be interesting. and maybe someone even gonna run 3 supports with Newcastle. 2 big shields and Newcastle wall, and also Newcastle mobile shield no longer takes damage. Crazy. And also a pretty cool change is that you can reposition your shield even if you are downed. So you can protect yourself or send it to ally or block someone's line of sight with it, so enemy cannot shoot through it. Really good changes. I'm surprised. And also you got a huge buff to a perk. Now you can increase your move speed while reviving. Big W. Mirage received a little buff, now health bar no longer shows during the ultimate, but I already saw complaints that this is not working, so I need to test it out in a game. And we got some minor changes for Revenant and Wattson. So Revenant ult, which gives you extra 50 health. Now you're gonna slowly regen instead of instantly get it. And Wattson can revive allies faster with HP regeneration. So pretty cool, pretty cool. And we got some wrist relics, but I didn't see them in a game to test them out and show you something. I believe when time event goes off, we're gonna see this. Or maybe I can see this in ranked, but I'm not playing ranked much, so I don't know where that is, where they hiding this. I couldn't find EPG one. So guys, that was the most noticeable changes in Apex Legends Season 23. I hope you liked that overview. If you got some questions, drop them in the comments down below. Later on I'm gonna release the TTK comparison of every single weapon in a game, so subscribe if you don't wanna miss that. This is literally gonna define the meta, and believe me, you wanna know what meta guns are this season by the numbers, not by the feelings of pro players, which not counting numbers and not counting killing time, and just giving advice on how they feel about this weapon. The real stats and the comparison tier list is much better. So I see you there, bye!